Hi everyone, I'm Benny, the Comicstorian. I'm the guy that puts his ugly mug in front of all of the videos with his weird purple hair and things like that you love to make fun of in the comments. I really appreciate that, by the way. Really helps my self-esteem. But anyway, I've always felt that this channel is built upon you guys. It's not built upon me. It's built upon what you want. It's built upon a combination of what I want to read and what you want to see. And it's kind of like a combo of that. That's how we kind of come to a crossroads. So I've always felt that you should have a understanding as to what's happening. And while I am very vocal about what we're doing on the channel on our Twitter, at Comicstorian, not everyone goes to Twitter. I have 1.5 million subs over here. We have 40,000 followers on Twitter. So, I mean, and that's me exaggerating by going up. It's like 35,000 right now, I think. But anyway, yeah, so I wanted to make this video to let you guys know what 2018 is going to bring to the Comicstorian channel and how we're handling this YouTube adpocalypse kind of a thing. Now, before we move forward, let me just go ahead and say one thing. Complete Stories will never leave this channel. My ultimate goal with the Complete Stories series, which is me recapping the comics in the way that most of you want and most of you subscribe to this channel for, is to be at a bare minimum 5 a week. But we actually aim to bring you a full 7. Even with our new attempts and new trials, we try to bring you a full 7. I know we've kind of gone away from that with the RMBE. We're only bringing you 6 right now, but you'll never get less than 5 per week unless we're on an actual vacation, okay? So no matter what I say, from this point forward, Comicstorian is not shutting down, Comicstorian is not ending the Complete Stories, and Comicstorian is not changing the overall master plan of Comicstorian, okay? I wanted to preface this entire video with that, because every time I make one of these videos, at least 1 out of every 5 people in the comments goes, "It's the end of Comicstorian! He's not doing his videos! He doesn't listen to us! He doesn't like his community!" And that is all false and wrong, and that is people that are like burning me at the stake. It's wrong. It's very wrong. So anyway, so going forward with that, we will always have them. As far as the Complete Stories are concerned, if you hadn't noticed, I've got a very heavy focus on DC right now. Simply put, no one wanted to watch the Marvel videos. Marvel had gotten into such a state, be it whatever you want to argue, diversity, SJW, poor storylines, whatever you want to say, Marvel had gotten into such a state that it almost guarantees me that you'll watch a video on DC, but you won't watch a video on Marvel. And what that leads to is, why spend the same amount of time on a Marvel video when I could do it on DC and we get more views and you guys overall want to see that? That is changing though. With Marvel Legacy, a lot of the good stories that I'm enjoying are coming back. Stories like the Venom story, the Death of Thor stories happening right now. Guardians of the Galaxy are going on an Infinity War journey. So that means, for me, I'm enjoying the stories again, so you guys are going to start to get them again. So you're probably going to see about, I want to say 1 to 2, I'm trying for 2, but keep in mind, Legacy is going on right now, so we don't have a lot of Legacy to play with yet, okay? But we're going to try to do 1 to 2 Marvel a week with like 3 to 4 DC a week. I know it still weighs heavily in DC's favor, but the fact is I am enjoying far more DC at the moment than Marvel. And before you guys go ahead and say, "Oh, Comicstorian said DC's better than Marvel," I did not say that at all. Every comic is for a certain person. Just right now, Marvel's not making comics that I'm enjoying that much. That doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying some Marvel. Gwenpool, All New Wolverine, Venom, Thor, Old Man Logan, all of these are great books that I am truly enjoying. And of course, Deadpool. You guys all know I love Deadpool and Spider-Man and Guardians. So I mean, I just named 8 off the top of my head that I buy on a normal basis. So don't think that I'm siding entirely with DC. It's just you guys watch more DC than Marvel. That's not on me. That is on you. And shame on you. Yeah. Anyway, so now that that's out of the way, just letting you know what we're doing with that, I'm also going to try to cycle more independent books into the whole entire circle of things. That's not a guarantee. I'm going to find ones I enjoyed, bring them out there. Like, we're going to finally do Aminosity. You guys are going to get to see that one. But outside of the normal stuff at Comicstorian that you're going to be getting, I wanted to let you know about a few other endeavors that we are doing. This has been our fix for the adpocalypse situation. Adpocalypse did hit our company pretty badly. We had to make a few big changes. One of which is we had to cut majorly down on the staff over at Comicstorian. For those of you guys who don't know, we have a channel dedicated to manga, but because it was so up and down on the views and the adpocalypse pretty much destroyed it. Because when you think manga, you think, you know, large-chested women that are scantily clad, and you're not wrong. That's a lot of manga. But that's also what YouTube doesn't like. So a lot of Comicstorian got demonetized very quickly. Ha, yeah. So we had to cut the staff back on that one. But anyway, what we're doing now is our big focus at the moment is community. We want to build a community that you guys can feel safe talking about your favorite comic book. You can feel safe talking about your favorite video game. You can feel safe talking about whatever you want in this community. The entire community, I hate the terminology, but we're aiming for a mostly safe space kind of a thing. Now, don't get me wrong. That does not mean that you are going to go to our Discord or our Twitch and every opinion is going to match yours. As long as you're aware that there will be differing opinions, you'll be fine. But if you go over there and you're expecting everyone to 100% agree with you, I would not recommend going over there because there are a lot of differing opinions. We just try to keep it on a civil level. Debates and discussions are all civil. The Discord is going to be listed down below. It's the Comicstorian Comics Explained Discord. I'm on there most mornings and evenings. Rob likes to pop in the chat randomly, but you can find us both over there. But along with that, most of the Comicstorian team from Houston, Dan, Natalie, are all on that Discord on a frequent basis. We're all talking in various chat rooms, which leads us to the next endeavor that we're doing. So with YouTube being the way that it is, I don't ever want to have to fire my team. Because of you guys watching the videos, we have built one hell of a team here. This team makes sure that all of your videos get put out on time, that we never skip a beat, that if I get sick, you still have videos, that if I have to travel, you get videos. And while I'm not foolish, eventually they will have to go away because that's the nature of YouTube, I am trying everything I can to keep this business going as it is. So on top of everything we've done, throw me a Twitch pillow. Throw me a Twitch pillow. There's a guy behind the camera, and he's not listening. He was trying to nap on it. We are currently over on Twitch. He's smirking at me like I was listening. You're not listening. Anyway, we are on Twitch. So what we're doing is every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, if we bring you a Twitch show. And we're blocking it off so that you'll have like 4 hours of one game, 3 to 4 hours of another game on the same day. And there's 4 of us that are rotating through that. Now, I myself am on a very good chunk of the time, most of the middle of the days. So I'm normally there like 2 p.m. Eastern to like 6 p.m. Eastern, and then we rotate to someone else to kind of close the night out. But what we're doing on that is every Thursday, Friday, we're doing all the Final Fantasies. Right now, we're working on 7. On the evening of Friday, they're doing a scary game. On Saturday and Sunday afternoon, we're doing superhero games, which right now is us going through all of the Batman games again. And then in the evening of Saturdays, Kingdom Hearts. In the evening of Sundays, more scary games. Monday's more of a free-form variety day. It's kind of whatever I feel like playing. I mean, I make the choice in that. And it could be anything from all of us playing Final Fantasy XIV to all of us doing a heist in GTA. Is a couple things we do. And then Tuesday is still the weekly poll on every other week. And what we're going to be trying to do is me and Houston are going to bring you a podcast on the opposite week talking about the TV shows that are out right now. We're working on that. Don't hold me to that, but we are working on that. Houston is watching a lot of TV shows to be the host of that show. He's nodding over there while playing a phone game. Apparently, I just saw his phone flash. I think he blew his phone up. So anyway, yeah, so that's what we're doing on the Twitch. It's one of our bigger endeavors, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it because between that and the Discord, I get to talk to you guys a lot more directly, which is something that as Comicstorian has gotten bigger and bigger, has become much more difficult for me to do. Yes, I check the comments, but I can't respond to every single comment. There's way too many. So the best way to get a hold of me is that Discord, that Twitch, and Twitter. Those are the best ways to get a hold of me. On top of all of this, you guys may have heard me ranting about this here and there, but Facebook screwed me, like hardcore. So I got a video game. I'll probably stretch this out into a much more deeper story and explain everything to its T in another vlog because at the rate we're going, I'm gonna need to do it. But so I have a video game called Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Stupidly being the first app game that I wasn't tracking what I was doing on with microtransactions, I spent an exorbitant amount of money at the beginning of 2017 before the adpocalypse when we were doing like insane. And I wasn't checking it, and I 100%, it was wrong, but I just kept hitting that microtransaction button like a 5-year-old who got to play with his favorite truck and not realizing what he's doing. Side note, my nephew did that. He bought a $200 truck in one of those microtransaction games. My parents got it refunded, but it's funny. Anyway, I was like him. I was like a little kid. I was like, oh, I want this character. I want this character. So I spent way too much money, and then I had to change phones, and I lost access to my account with all the money, and I just wrote it off. I was like, lesson learned. Don't mess with the microtransaction thing. Don't mess with it. Just don't do it. Well, at the end of the year, they brought Cloud. If you know Final Fantasy, Cloud is a character from 7, and I love Cloud. So I was like, I'll go back to the game. I'll try to do it again. And they're like, to get your account back, you have to make a new Facebook. So I made a new Facebook, and Facebook was like, wait, they were like, Benny, you already have a Facebook. And I'm like, but I want this Facebook for my game so I can play my game. And they're like, okay, well, you got to shut down one of your Facebooks. And I'm like, but this one has our business on it, and this one has my game on it. And I was like, you know, honestly, no one really knows that we have a Facebook, which is what the whole point of this plug is. We have a Facebook you can find down below where we re-upload videos and make new videos. But anyway, I was like, I want the business account and I want this account. Merge these two. That's what I want. And Facebook's like, okay, we shut down this account. And I'm like, no. Like, I need that account, I need the business account. And they're like, okay, go reset your password. I'm like, I can't. You shut down this account. You shut it down. And they're like, go reset your password. And I'm like, you shut down, whatever. We will start a new Facebook on this account. And then Facebook shut down this account. So I had no account. I had no access to my game, and I had no access to the business page. And I waited a week, and I contacted Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and I'm like, hey, can I have my account back? Because Facebook is screwing me over. Facebook is like really screwing me over. And they were like, no, you need to talk to Facebook. And I was like, they turned them both off. So I hit up Facebook, and they're like, okay, we turned your account back on. I'm like, all right, cool. I want you to turn on this one. I want the game. We will relaunch our Facebook. Once again, a plug for our Facebook, link down below. We'll relaunch our Facebook by doing this. That's what we're going to do. And they go, okay, it's back on. But it's not. They still locked it. So I waited another week and it was still locked. Like, I could log in, but it was like, we're checking security measures. So I hit them up again and I'm like, hey, that account is still off. Like, I can't get into it. And they're like, okay, we'll fix it. They shut it back down and turned back on the business one. So I've lost my game. I've accepted that. But you guys should go check out our Facebook at Eligible Monster. The reason we have Eligible Monster is because when I started Comicstorian, I thought this was gonna be nothing. No one would ever care about it. So I was just uploading the videos onto Eligible Monster because that is our parent company. Not realizing Comicstorian is gonna get much, much larger. Well, by the time I realized that, someone else locked the name down and I lost it. I've chatted with that guy. There's no reason, we can't get the name from him, but he did change the name of his Facebook page from Comicstorian to Popstorian. I'll link him down below. He was really nice about that. So if you like his content, maybe you can go check out his Facebook. But if you want to see us on Facebook and talk directly to me and the team and see the videos between Eligible Monster and on our Comicstorian stuff, then you can go ahead and check out our Facebook. We really would appreciate that. Now that we have access to it again, stupid Facebook, they still lost my game. Nothing worked out the way I wanted. Maybe you guys can help me feel better by giving that channel likes. I would appreciate that. I would. I mean, you know, I'm just trying to manipulate you to go to my Facebook, but that's fine because it's still entirely in your hands. I would really appreciate it, but it's entirely up to you. Anyway, I thought you guys would enjoy that story. So that's basically it. We have a Twitch, we have our Discord. The channel is going to be moving forward without a problem. The only other big change you're going to be seeing real soon, if you've stuck around for the 13 minutes of this video, which I really appreciate the only other change you're going to start seeing is on the RNBE days, we're going to start uploading other members of the community. We're going to see how that goes, and we're going to start with Dylan, aka Orm. Some of you guys may know him for the nursing community. And we're gonna start doing some stuff from Fancy Teeth, known as Jay. Really nice guys. Both of them are really good. I like their content myself. So we're gonna start trying to upload some videos from them on the regular, on the same day as the RNBE. So you'll get like a list video or an explanation video. I know Dylan wants to bring you guys like the what if stories that Marvel put out a while ago. I'm not quite sure what Jay wants to do, but I've seen his other content and he's helped us out before. So, but if this goes well, I'll probably make another video where you guys can actually submit community videos, and we're going to try to do that because in my opinion, there's no Comicstorian, there's a comic book YouTube community, and we are one thing. We are a collective. You can go to the Discord, you can go to the Twitch, but people who watch me also watch Comics Explained and Comic Pop and Nerd Sync. They also watch Variant Comics and Comic Book Girl 19 because we are a whole community. We are those weirdos in the corner of the high school of YouTube who are reading comics, and that's who we are, and I'm okay with that. So we need to help support each other, and that's what I want to do. I want to help support other people in the community, so we're going to try this out. So that's basically it. You also might get some list videos from Dan and Houston over here at Comicstorian so that Benny can get a day off. That's basically it. They want to be on camera. They want you guys to know who they are. They edit all the videos, them and Dylan. Dan, Dylan, and what's his name? Husty, Houston? Yeah, Dan, Dylan, and Houston, they edit all the videos. I just do voice at this point, guys. And there's a guy named Sean that writes them for me. I mean, I work on them with them to make sure we get the right feeling, but he does the bulk of the writing. That's the team we have here to give you guys constant videos. So anyway, that's it. It was a nice little ranty ramble. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thought you might enjoy the story. Thought you might enjoy knowing where we're going to go with the channel. I'll link everything down below, from our Facebook to our Twitch to my Twitter to the people who are going to be helping out the channel. All that stuff down below. And if you would be so inclined, I mean, you guys have already made this channel what it is, so don't feel like you owe me anything. We're entirely here because of you. But if you want to participate more, you want to be a part of the community, check out the other stuff. I would really appreciate that. And that's it. You can find me on Twitch and on a daily video right here. Have a good one. Facebook!